News starts now with breaking news.
And that breaking news right now takes us to Orlando, where a now former Brevard County teacher will be on probation for a year. It comes after she used a student's chosen name without their parents' permission.
We've been following this story for months since the district decided not to renew Melissa Calhoun's contract. Today, Calhoun faced a state commission. Let's choose Luana Munoz live in Orlando with their decision. Luana.
Yeah, today the commission decided to uphold the settlement that Miss Calhoun, along with the previous Florida Education Commissioner Manny Diaz Jr., had agreed upon. Take a listen.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed, same sign. That motion carries. This agreement has been accepted.
Now, the new commissioner who just took on the role earlier this month, and Anastasios Kamoustas, did something unprecedented, trying to back out of the settlement that the state and Ms. Calhoun had agreed upon. The terms of that agreement is for Ms. Calhoun to be on probation for a year, which means that she can continue to teach anywhere in the state of Florida, a letter of reprimand that she'll get. She has to pay a $750 fee and take an ethics course. Now, according to Calhoun's attorney, she had taught the student in the 10th grade. They asked to go by a nickname of a male gender. Calhoun began calling the student the name that they asked. Then she had the student again in the 12th grade and continued calling them the same name. Calhoun didn't know the child didn't have permission to be called that name, but she also didn't check to see if a form was filled out. The issue came about after the child's parent complained to the school that their child wanted to transition from female to male and accused the school of, quote, grooming that kind of behavior. Now, according to several parents and staff, Miss Calhoun is one of those teachers that goes above and beyond the call of duty. She has had a plethora of support behind her. Her attorney says that she is willing to work. She isn't working right now, but she is willing to work. He says it was odd that Brevard County had fired her. There are a number of teachers that are on probation when an investigation is going on, and yet they are still able to teach. So what we heard today from the state commission was that we are now entering a slippery slope, in their words, when a teacher calls someone by a nickname and then they don't know if they're allowed to do that or not. So they did say that they do take these cases seriously. They want to uphold the rights of parents, and they will continue to do that. But today the decision was made to enter into that same settlement, that same agreement that the previous education commissioner and Ms. Calhoun had agreed upon. Covering Orange County, live in Orlando, I'm Luana Munoz. We'll send it back to you.